What's left for Mbappe to win after tonight?
Just give up.
If he wins tonight, he's had one of the greatest careers of anybody ever.
At 21,
and he's
22,
22 years old. Yeah.
Crazy.
I think, that's dangerous.
I mean, if that's dangerous, then I want to be more dangerous. Like, I mean, he's won.
Call me
won
an
everything.
adrenaline junkie. Yeah.
When you're developing a player and you say you'll win a Champions League, you'll win a World Cup, you win a bunch of league titles, a bunch of cup titles, and like domestically, that is what you're hoping out of the whole career of that player that you're developing.
Yeah.
And if you get that out of a couple of years and then he just decides to Gareth Bale it for the rest of his career, then let him do it. Chance alert. You're going to want to focus in about 10 seconds.
How about the lads? Spoilers. Ball's got in. Neymar! Oh! Neuer, that was brilliant with his legs at the end of that.
The second save by Neuer.
How about the
This
lads?
ball is coming back into Di Maria.
Neuer's legs are world class. They're just ginormous. And he's able to get them so wide. Oh! Lewandowski hits the post. Hasn't he scored in every Champions League game this season?
Yes. Remarkably.
I mean, inevitably he won't score in the final. Great striker, no doubt. I struggle to look at him after the TikToks in lockdown. I'm really struggling with him. Really struggling with him. I just can't look at his face. I'm waiting for him to smile and go. I just can't do it.
For a final, it's definitely been more open than these finals often are traditionally, which is, I'll take that as a kind of baby steps,
Yeah, time. Crazy.
Yeah.
On the attack, Neymar, Angel Di Maria, a rare of all pieces. Oh!
That's a great pass back. Oh.
Bayern getting opened up.
Yeah.
In the run there. They got their numbers all wrong. PSG had I think it was a 4-on-3.
I think that's the thing with Bayern Munich as well, is that on the counter attack, it's very difficult to be organised on a counter attack a lot of the time. You've got to be really well drilled, and then they're not that well drilled. You've got Alaba and Alphonso Davies, who it's in their mind to cover. You'll end up playing people on side. Oh! Flashbacks of John Jensen there. Ander Herrera, that would just be, of all the talent on the pitch, if Ander Herrera scores a scream from outside the. Oh! He struck it so well.
But I thought that was a corner.
Definitely a corner. What's going on? Mbappe.
Oh,
why did he play back? Oh, what a chance!
Oh my goodness.
A chance for Mbappe, and actually the player who was with him, who I think was Ander Herrera.
Yeah.
And if it was Ander Herrera, any other player you would imagine would just let it roll across their body, and then you would have a free shot from 6 yards. He played it back, which wasn't the worst idea, because you're playing it back to Mbappe, and then Mbappe completely fluffed his lines there. That is as, for a player of that quality, that is a big chance to be.
He must have,
Wow.
He must have just not known how much space he was in.
Last couple of minutes, final seconds of the round. We always see a
getting stretched now, isn't it?
That's what we want to see.
This is a mad dash to the finish line. There have been 2 chances in either direction. What do you think? What do you think?
Nah, not for me. Not for me. He was ready to go down, I think. What
That was
do you think,
really
guys?
sharp.
Do you think that's a penalty?
I don't.
No, but I tend to lean
He's got
hard.
He's got the hand on his shoulder, but I guess maybe it's the replay and the speed. He looks like he makes a decision quite a little bit too delayed after to then go down.
Ali,
to me,
so
doesn't
I've got
that
people
kind
in the
of
chat.
rules.
People saying pen. People think it's a blatant penalty. No way. No way for me.
I'm surprised that VAR didn't give it.
Someone was saying in the chat, can they see the heat map of Muller? So here it is now. Like, hopefully you can see it. It does just highlight the role that he plays at Bayern Munich. That he's able to move all over the pitch here.
He is tactically allowed to pick out whatever spot he thinks is going to give him an opportunity to get on the ball and make a play. If I'm PSG, I'm just pulling this up at halftime. Like, where does Thomas Muller think our weak spots are? This is where he thinks the weak spots in your defense are, right here.
Does Neymar cry if they win it? Because I was just thinking there, if they lose, he'll cry. Guaranteed.
Yes.
Guaranteed tears. Which, we don't totally want, but it's all part of the drama. But if they win, do you think like the relief? Because the money that was spent on Neymar, money that's spent on all of the entirety of this squad, but him as the flagship player, and he wanted to go a year ago. Who knows if he wants to go now? And it might actually be one of those where they might have completed the story a little bit if they do win today, especially as underdogs. The relief for him is just going to be exceptional.
I think he's a bit of a sociopath, and that he doesn't seem to feel it as much as a lot of these other guys that tend to feel that kind of pressure. And I don't mean that in like he's a messed up kind of dude, but he has been the chosen one since he was 6 years old. Yeah. I feel like he's used to being the most important person on the most important team with everybody watching and caring. So I always felt like that huge transfer they paid for him he didn't feel the pressure of like, oh, I have to live up to $250 million. He just kind of kept doing his thing in his uniquely Neymar way of handling pressure. But I do think guaranteed tears just because of who he is, like just winning the Champions League. It'd be the biggest trophy he's ever won, and he needs, as a player of incredible quality, he needs at least one trophy like this to be able to hold in your face and say, ha, I earned it.
He's got that good. The last time Barcelona won it was with him. So he has got a Champions League, but not, it was part of him, Suarez and Messi, that last great Barcelona side. But Messi's still always the number one. And that was part of the reason why Neymar went as well. He wanted to be the main man. Oh, we got ourselves a...
Oh!
Kingsley Coman scores!
And look who it is.
Perisic, he's over there and celebrating with him, but that could have been him. But Kingsley Coman, who's coming to the side today, has got himself a goal, and Bayern Munich are in the lead. Good finish. Thiago Silva there.
It's a great pick out by Kimmich, I think it was. It looked...
Yeah. So Kimmich
Let's see the replay. Here we go.
Kerr's been asked to defend 3 players. That's the energy that Bayern bring. They got how many people are in the box?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was about to say. The defender doesn't know to go forwards or backwards because you got Lewandowski there, but then he's got a player behind him as well, so he gets kind of frozen in between, which allows Kimmich to pick out Coman there, and it's a cracking header. But that's it.
It's a very accurate header as well.
So many players forward, and Coman delivers. Wow. Right, let's see what you got now, PSG, and let's see what you got now, Neymar, because I think that's what we were saying there. It's like he hasn't actually really done too much there. Straight away, getting on the ball a bit deeper, but they're going to need to force the issues now.
That's the trap he might fall into now, is trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck, but finding himself a long way away from goal in doing so.
Yeah, I've just gotten the subs bench back up there. It's which players. Let us know in the chat who you think should be coming on to.
Oh my!
I mean, that defensive header from Presnel Kimpembe was outstanding.
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah,
that is one of the most incredible defensive headers I've ever seen. Champions League final, 3 yards out, facing his own goal. It's a cracking cross into a great area. And he's
knowing exactly who finds you.
He knows exactly what he's doing. That is unbelievable stuff. Because they got 2-on-1 here in the box again as well. PSG struggling defensively a little bit here. He's gone back post again. Coman again. Oh, and it's off the line. Coman again, nearly. Coman is so good. Bayern turning up the heat now, says Arse Waffles. Good name. In Champions League, I'd like to see him do it in the Premier League. Marquinhos! Oh!
That Marquinhos chance, though, every time I rewatch it, he really should have scored. I mean, that's the third time PSG should have scored. The only reason they're down 1-0 is their own doing, whether they're being outplayed or not.
We know. Oh, they've played it through. Oh, it's a poor cross. They're starting to knock at the door, though, PSG. Come on, let's have a proper final here.
You know what? I'm watching the replay on that Mbappe play. That, to me, is a penalty. You'll see it in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
I think it's a penalty. He comes right through the back of his foot and puts him on.
That's what I was saying about the previous one. That there has to be that contact with the feet or the ankle or the calf, something like that.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Yeah, he has kicked the back of his foot, hasn't he?
Probably is a penalty, you know. Final 3 minutes of this game. Mbappe's got the ball.
Here we are.
Choupo-Moting! No.
No.
Imagine that, just, like, you remember Rooney's bicycle kick? Like a bicycle. Imagine Choupo-Moting bicycle kick. Oh, off the shin, smash. Don't need the Bayern Munich one. Oh, put it. Don't play. Why are you playing a through ball along the floor when you've got all those players there? Just dink it over then. Mooting's in. Ball. Got the ball apparently. Oh, it's a great turn from Verratti. Can he play the pass? He has played the pass. Mbappe, run, son, run! Oh, they're back now. Oh, it's an amazing pass.
Wow. Oh, your boy Eric Nearly.
Oh, what's happened there? Another chance. I thought Mbappe was just going to drive at the heart of him there. Decided not to, and then the movement was stunning. Neymar just about gets the ball.
Pass,
he actually, he's got to do something there, isn't he?
Oh.
Neymar kicks it against his own foot. The cross comes in, and Choupo-Moting just doesn't touch it. I'd love to see that one more time. He's just missed.
You get a replay.
He's gone with it. He's gone with it with his wrong foot.
Yeah, he's just missed it. He wasn't ready for it, I don't think.
Neymar's pass accuracy in the game's been 59%.
Yikes.
Which is not great. They did, and that's it. Bayern Munich win the Champions League. Lewandowski doesn't get the goal. He's scored in every other game. Doesn't get it in this one. Neymar, as predicted, cries. We promised you. Only on Buck Radio. We told you.
I think across this whole duration of the Champions League, Bayern Munich are deserving winner for me.
Yeah.
I think they've had some really, really impressive moments from the start. In fact, I believe, if I've remembered it right, I think they're the first team to ever win the Champions League, at least in this format, winning every single game.
Look, this is the type of game, the way that it ended up playing out, where I think both teams had, obviously Bayern looked like the better team overall, but when you break down the most important part of the game, which is, how many times were you in front of goal with a chance to score? You see Lewandowski hit the post. I think that play from Presnel Kimpembe is taking away a very obvious goal-scoring chance. But how many times did you need Keylor Navas to make a great save? I mean, ideally, you would have had him made one more great save, but I don't think he can be blamed at all for the goal that happened. I think PSG, the argument can be made, they had the better chances to score, but it was such a close game that it came down to who was actually going to put it away. And when that ball was flying towards Kingsley Coman on the back post, instead of freaking out, he held his nerve and put the ball where it was supposed to go.
With those chances that have been missed there, isn't it an element of it? It's the sort of the occasion getting to those stars, because I think that's everything that we were talking about. It's about the individuals. It's about Mbappe doing it or Neymar doing it, and when they got the chances, they didn't do it. And the coolness of Coman's finish was very, very, it's almost laissez-faire. Like it was just very chilled out at how he finished that one off. Whereas the brilliant chances, and I mean that, they were brilliant chances for Mbappe in particular in the first half. Those are big chances. You can't miss those chances.